about commit and compete. That's who Angel is and has been. She is a competitor. Criticism that she gets daily isn't fair, and that is beyond from this year. That extends from years in the past. And so I think that she's someone that we also got to remember is in her early 20s as well, in a position that not many of us know what it's like to be in, on and off the court. We try to uplift her as much as possible. There's a whole lot of good that Angel embodies as well.
I'll give Tyler Marsh credit. That was some good bullshit. This dude is a master polisher. Tyler Marsh went above and beyond. He didn't just use the regular polish. This dude grabbed the chrome polish and put a double coat on this turd. For the most part, I noticed that Tyler Marsh was talking about Angel Reese on the court. He was talking about her preparation. He was talking about her work ethic. He was talking about her commitment to pretend basketball, her competitive spirit. Angel is a true competitor. She sacrifices her face to me-bound her missed layups off the bottom of the backboard. Tyler Marsh was telling the truth about Angel Reese, the pretend basketball player. Like I told you guys the other day, I feel bad for Tyler Marsh. He's got one of the most difficult jobs in the WNBA dump. As you guys know, the dump is filled with difficult jobs. These poor people are tasked with presenting a league of make-believe as reality. But Tyler Marsh has the toughest job because he's got to deal with the constant drama of Angel Reese and Angel Reese. Well, Casey, what do you mean? There's only one Angel Reese. Actually, there are two. There is Angel Reese Jr., the pretend basketball player, and there is Angel Reese Sr., better known as Mama Reese, the professional clapping back at the haters. There is no denying the fact that Angel Reese on the court is a stat machine. Fantasy nerds like Mina Kimes, people who live in the world of make-believe, they love Angel Reese. Angel's the best player on my fantasy team. She helped me win the league championship against the Bearded Beauties. Unfortunately for Tyler Marsh and the Chicago Bravado, there are two major problems with Angel Reese. Number one, the mainstream media has put her on the same level as Caitlin Clark. The media has presented Angel Reese like she's a huge star. To make matters worse, Angel Reese has bought into the narrative. She believes she is the star. She believes that she's one of the best players in the league, when the reality is, Angel Reese has absolutely no impact on winning. And that's not my opinion. That's not me being a hater. Since Angel Reese has arrived in Chicago, the Bravado are 23-71. At home, where dozens of people donate Ethiopian breadcrumbs to see Angel Reese hit everything but the backboard with the miniature ball, the Chicago Bravado are 12-30. Is it any wonder why the Bravado can't sell tickets? Which leads me to number two. The constant drama, the whining and complaining, blaming everyone else for her own huge embarrassing failure. Getting coaches fired, blaming her teammates, pretending to be the ultimate victim, claims of mythical racism, threatening to sit out games if they don't give me my bag. They damn sure gave out bags this year in Chicago. They gave out paper bags to put over your head because this team was an absolute eyesore. There have also been accusations throughout the season that Angel Reese has quit on the team. Hard to argue against that point when Angel Reese keeps refusing to play. Basically, Angel Reese has become significantly more trouble than she is worth. You're not winning games with Angel Reese, and you're not selling tickets, you're not making money. And judging by a subtle comment made by Tyler Marsh last night, along with everything else that's happened in the last couple of weeks, Angel Reese is no longer wanted in Chicago and is likely to be traded. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. So going into the sponsor for today's video, my good friends at Fuel Guys. With modern engines, most people don't realize that fuel additives are not optional, not something that you should be doing every once in a while. With modern engines, fuel additives should be part of your routine to keep your engine running efficiently. For over 40 years, Fuel Guys has specialized in gasoline and diesel treatments. Their products are super concentrated, so one small bottle will last you for a while. Fuel Guys treatments are engineered to handle the wide range of problems with today's engines. You don't have to take their word for it. Their website shows the real test data proving the effectiveness of their claims. Best part is, Fuel Guys treatment, easy to use. Every time you get gas, just add 1 ounce of Fuel Guys treatment for every 10 gallons of gas that you get. Long neck on the bottle that you see here fits in every tank. It is so simple, even Uncle KC could figure out how to use it. There's no mess, just complete protection for your engine. So make Fuel Guys part of your routine today by clicking the link in the description below. Use my promo code FUEL20, FUEL20. Save 20% off your first order along with free shipping on all orders over $30. Last night, the Chicago Bravado ended their miserable season by continuing their trend of getting their ass kicked. Uncle KC, that's not true. The Bravado only lost by 5 points. That's the closest game they've had in months. Yeah, but they were down 20 points going into the fourth quarter. At that point, I think the New York Lesbians decided to rest their starters for the upcoming embarrassment known as the WNBA playoffs. After the game, Tyler Marsh spoke to the media. Since every other player on the roster is unknown, the media naturally asked about Angel Reese. Once again, the back pain Barbie refused to play last night. I can't play tonight. I threw out my back while complaining. The media wanted to know if Angel Reese had played her last game in Chicago. They wanted to know if she would be returning next season. Will her back be healed in time, and will she be playing for the Chicago Bravado next year? Now, of course, this is assuming there's going to be a season next year in the WNBA dump. From my understanding, that is highly unlikely. But if by some miracle there is pretend basketball in the WNBA dump next summer, the media wanted to know if Angel Reese would be playing for the Chicago Bravado. Tyler Marsh responds and says, "Sure." It's the same thing I say to my wife when she's asking me a question that I couldn't care less about. Did you call the accountant? Sure. Can you check the mail? Sure. Did Oreo eat her doodle again? Sure. In my experience, sure is a way of being non-committal. It's like me saying, I don't give a shit what you're asking me about. Now, I don't want to speak for Tyler Marsh, but if I was him, there is absolutely no way I want Angel Reese back next season. This young woman is a coach's nightmare. She's already got one head coach fired. Who knows? Tyler Marsh could be the second coach that Angel Reese gets fired, but I think that's highly unlikely because it appears that the organization is sick of her shit. According to The Athletic, when Angel Reese publicly blamed her teammates for her own failure, when she publicly humiliated the organization, the Chicago Bravado backed the rest of the team instead of supporting Angel Reese. The Me-Bound Barbie has 2 years left on her contract. Most of the starters and role players in Chicago, they're playing on expiring contracts, so they are unlikely to return next season. The Bravado they backed players that aren't likely to be there over backing and supporting their so-called star. That should tell you all you need to know about the future of Angel Reese in Chicago. There isn't one. Not to mention the fact that Angel Reese removed all references to Chicago from social media. You know how identifiers will include their preferred pronouns in their social media bios? Hi, my name is Dick, she, her. Salutations, my name is Becky, he, him. Greetings, my name is Shim, they, them. Instead of including her pronouns, Angel Reese includes her aliases. Bayou Barbie, Me Bound Barbie, Double Double Barbie, Reebok Barbie, Chi-Town Barbie. Earlier this week, she removed the alias Chi-Town Barbie. I wonder why. As an organization, there are just certain things that are difficult to come back from. Publicly criticizing the organization, blaming your teammates for your own failure, that is very difficult to come back from. If Angel Reese was truly committed, she would have returned from her team suspension and proved that she still wanted to be there. Instead, she refused to play. She essentially quit on her teammates who had been getting their ass kicked all season. And if you guys noticed, besides Tyler Marsh, have you noticed that there hasn't been one player in Chicago that's publicly come to the defense of Angel Reese? I remember years ago, Drew Brees was accused of mythical racism. If I remember correctly, he said something about refusing to kneel for the national anthem during the pinnacle of wanker spankers worshiping George Floyd. The woke media crucified Drew Brees. They were absolutely relentless. But the outrage subsided because a lot of his teammates in New Orleans came to his defense. To my knowledge, there has not been a single teammate come to the defense of Angel Reese. Again, that should tell you all you need to know. But what do you think? Is Angel Reese done in Chicago? Will she be traded? Did she quit on her team and her teammates this season? Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.